Many thanks, Santosh, and many thanks to all of you who are here with us today to join us for the launch of our second cohort of the Nepali Emerging Leaders Program. I'm sincerely thankful to the Right Honorable Kilraj Regmi, who has joined us, our many other distinguished advisors, mentors, and consultants, our partners from the Swiss Agency for Development and Cooperation, and most importantly, our 2018 and 2019 NELP alumni and participants. My very first trip to Nepal was in January of 2016, and as you know, it was a charged and divided time. My first trip to the country found the wake of the implementation of the Constitution, a blockade, less than a year after the earthquake, and this was my first experience here in Nepal. Fast forward about a year, and as Santosh and I were planning what the future of our work would look like together, we realized an amazing opportunity. We realized there was this massive group, this energetic group of emerging leaders in Nepal who had the energy, the drive, the experience to make things happen, to get things done, to tackle the challenges that the country was seeing. And so we began to plan and develop the Nepali Emerging Leaders Program. While I've only been here for around 24 hours this trip, I'm feeling good. I'm not feeling jet lag, and I'll tell you why. For one, I was very happy this morning to reconnect with our 2019 cohort. I left them in January, have been following them closely through social media, of course, for all of their great work. But also very importantly, I had the chance this morning to reconnect with many of our participants from the 2018 cohort and to hear about the amazing work that they've been doing in the 6 months since our graduation ceremony in Janakpur last year. And there's really nothing more invigorating and energizing than to hear about such amazing work that's being done. And so I'm feeling good. Energy is high. So I just wanted to share a little bit with you about the design of the Nepali Emerging Leaders Program. And I think the most effective way to do that is probably to use a couple of stories that have emerged out of the work of our 2 cohorts. You know, one of our major goals with the Nepali Emerging Leaders Program was to create this group of individuals from diverse backgrounds, diverse sectors across the country who are working together. And we've heard these stories emerge now of folks from one part of the country traveling to the Terai to help with recovery from the tornado most recently, being welcomed there by their fellow cohort members from the area. We've heard about agricultural projects taking place in different parts of the country that wouldn't have been possible without the connections of their fellow cohort members. And we've also just seen amazing stories of friendship emerge out of this group. We've celebrated birthdays together. We've celebrated, I think, at least 4 weddings between 2018 and 2019. And there's just this amazing spirit of camaraderie that exists within the Nepali Emerging Leaders Program. And that really speaks to the kind of cohort that we were trying to create. Another piece of it was about engaging with all sectors within society. So bringing civil society to work with government, to speak with the media, to partner with business, to connect all these different pieces together. And so I think as we speak, we've got water filters being delivered to a community in western Nepal. It's being implemented in partnership with the local government. There are actors from the business community who are supporting that. There was financial support for that project that came from all over the country, speaking to the Uniting Nepal and bringing it together. And so this idea of engaging all these different sectors, engaging government. And of course, we also recognize that this work requires a lot of support. It requires the wisdom of those who have the experience having done this work. It requires guidance, it requires encouragement. And so the NELP includes a large number of advisors, mentors, and consultants who are there with the participants throughout. And I'd like to take this opportunity to recognize those individuals. So first of all, the Right Honorable Kilraj Regmi, former Chief Justice of the Supreme Court, and ex-chairman of the Council of Ministers of the Government of Nepal. The Right Honorable Lakendra Chand, former Prime Minister of the National Democratic Party. Mr. Mahanta Thakur, Member of Parliament and Chairman of RJP. Manish Suman, a member of the Province 2 Assembly and a member of the RJP. Chitralaka Yadav, a Member of Parliament and former Education Minister from the Nepali Congress Party. Sanjay Gautam, Member of Parliament and former Minister of Irrigation from the Nepali Congress Party. Ratna Gurung, a member of the Constituent Assembly and the Nepal Communist Party. Mr. Nalraj Silwal, member of Parliament, Nepal Communist Party. Kamala Raka, a member of Parliament and former Sports Minister from the Nepal Communist Party. Mohammed Ishtiaq Rai, member of Parliament and Minister of Urban Development from the Federal Socialist Forum of Nepal. Neelkanta Upreti, former Chief Election Commissioner of the Election Commission of Nepal. Sama Shrestha, a program specialist with UN Women Nepal. Roji Katel, a political specialist from the American Embassy. Dr. Genga Patak, professor from Chaitandra College at Tribhuvan University. Durga Tiwari Rijal, secretary of the Nepal Investors Forum. Benita Adhikari, the founder and president of Antardristi Nepal. Ramesh Karel, former deputy inspector general of Nepal Police. Raju Bikram Shah, the CEO of Annapurna Group of Hotels and our gracious host for today's launch event. Banu Das, cricketer and former captain of the national cricket team. Sitaram Tapalia, former director of the Agriculture Development Bank. Madhav Gimir, president, Gansi Nepal Tanahu. Shyam Kadel, director of Sanjanya Media. Dr. Subhas KC, professor of the School of Management. Mr. Keshar Kulal, the principal of the Budalkanatha School. Kem Lakai, the CEO of Gate College. Dhruva Pradhan, former Inspector General of Nepal Police. Wadwash Kumar Singh, a senior advocate before the Supreme Court. Niranjan Adhikari, a media strategist specializing in visual media. Chatra Karki, a media mentor specializing in print media. And finally, Lakshmi Prasad Katiwada, public relations manager and expert for online media. As you can see, there's a lot of people who are part of this. And we haven't even gotten to the 2018 alumni and the 2019 participants. Because the reality is that, like any country, the challenges facing Nepal require a large collective effort. And so we're very fortunate to have been able to put together a group of individuals like those who are in this room. So I consider myself very fortunate to get to come here to Nepal and be a part of this. And I thank you all for being here to help us launch the second cohort of our Nepali Emerging Leaders Program.